The reality is, in order for creative effectiveness to have an impact, it really needs to be institutionalized throughout the whole organization. So the first step, align, really is probably the most important one, because that's when you're going to get the buy-in from the CEO and the CFO, that you're going to align on what metrics and data you're going to use to track marketing's impact on the business, and have a common language that you use to talk about what creativity does, so that it's understood how it's moving the business forward. Also, having that buy-in means you're able to embed this throughout the organization. So that's the important part of the align. So for build, once you get that alignment, then you can build, and that means gathering key stakeholders within your marketing organization who are going to drive this agenda forward. So they're going to be responsible for making sure that it gets to every level of the marketing organization. Once you have your playbook in place, you can break it out for brands and at a regional level. This is where the tools, where you're going to be using tools to talk objectively about what creativity does, is important. So when we talk about the tools and the language, what we're talking about, Work, for example, has what we've developed. It's called the Creative Effectiveness Ladder. And it's got 6 levels of ways to evaluate creativities, from like inspirational idea to breakthrough behavior, all the way up to enduring icons. So it gives a framework, a very rigorous framework, for how creative can be evaluated, but also can be objectively looked at to say, what do we expect the impact of this creative to be, right? So those tools and that language are very important, that everyone in the organization is using them and understand, because that's what your promise is for what the creativity is going to do, right? The third is embed. And for embed, this is where you get to reach out to your external partners, your ad agencies. And just like within your marketing organization, it's understood everyone knows what tools you're using, what language you're using. Your agency partners need to know that too. And so one way you can do this is through workshops and trainings, but a really great tool is to have an internal awards program set up, because awards programs can be a great teaching tool, right? It holds up great work. It shows what elements of the great work the organization values, and it incentivizes people to want to do that great work.